In case you're new here, my name's David and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to make a 4-tier ladder shelf. So excited to do this, so let's go ahead and hop on into the car and we're going to go to Menards. You can go to your local hardware store and pick up lumber or wood, or if you have pallets or something, you could totally tear apart and work with pallet. I'm not doing that, however, I'm going to go buy my wood. I actually lost the footage of me driving to get the wood, but I'll go ahead and put the measurements right here. Now, the price I paid was literally half the price of an actual shelf. You were to buy like off Amazon or Wayfair or something like that. So I only spent like $75-ish, give or take, and that's not really bad at all to me, in my opinion. That's going to build 2 shelves. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm just gonna measure out 3 feet. So then I measured my pieces that I'm going to be attaching the shelves to, and I made sure that I spaced out this good inch for the shelf to actually fit right there, and I'll be screwing into those little holes right into the shelf on the side. And I had spaced this out every 14 inches and just marked where another shelf would actually go. So I repeated this process on 4 of these, I guess, legs. We'll call them legs because I'm not sure what they're called. I did it 4 times for the 4 shelves. Once that was done, I went ahead and cut these to size. They measured about 5 feet tall, and I had cut my shelving boards down. Now, all 4 of these boards measured 6 feet long, so that's why I went ahead with 3 feet. I just cut the boards in half. That's how you're going to be able to make 2 of these shelving units from the wood that we bought. Now it's time to sand everything. Now, in order to get the ladder shape where it's kind of more tiered, the front posts or legs need to be actually a little bit longer than the back ones. So I had to remeasure and cut 2 of those pieces, and they will measure again a bit longer, so don't cut them all to 5 feet. So I actually ended up just going a little bit under 5 feet for the back ones, if that makes sense, because I wasn't able to add on to the ones I already cut. Now I'm just taking my drill bit. I'm actually going to be pre-drilling some holes. That is where the screws are going to go that will hold this leg to each individual shelf. And then I wanted to test out the screws to see if they would work. And these are the same screws I used for my project with the wood table I made for the craft room. So they are drywall screws, which I did not read when I picked them up. I went ahead and just used them anyway for this project. I might as well use them up. And now the moment of truth. I'm going to go ahead and attach the bottom shelf to one of the legs/posts. I found that it was easier to go ahead and put that screw already in the post, and then I can go ahead and line it up with the pre-drilled hole in the shelf, and it just went right in. Alright, so after I had pre-drilled everything, I went ahead and brought all the pieces inside the house, and I just drilled everything together. Alright, so here is the tricky part. Because it's tapered shelving, I now have to figure out the angle of the front leg, because I obviously need to cut the bottom at an angle, and then I need to cut the top part at an angle as well. So I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to put it, and if I want to move these shelvings, because the way they're sitting right now, they're completely flat with the backing, but I can actually push it forward like that a little bit so that the front will be a little bit more flush. Okay, so I figured out what I'm gonna do. I measured the exact, from the bottom of this going up to the bottom of the shelf is 6 inches right there. So I know the front of my leg here, because that's the highest point, I'm going to be cutting the back piece right here off, like at an angle, just very slightly. So this point right here needs to match exactly the same 6 inches to the bottom of the shelf. I'll be able to cut this at an angle just a little bit. I just went ahead and just screwed in just enough so it would hold in place. Then I measured out my angle where it would be flush with the floor. So this needs to come off, and then it will be flush with the floor when it sits upright. And I did the same thing up here. So right here, again, I just kind of screwed it in to the top, and then I marked off, I measured it in line with this bottom back, and then the front, I just need to cut this piece right here off, and it will be straight with the top. Then I'm going to take this extra piece right here, and I'm going to connect a piece right here in the, from this side to this side, so it's connected, and then I'll probably measure out another piece that will fit somewhere down here just for extra support. It does look, ouch, a bit small. I'm taking my level and I'm just trying to make sure that, as you can see, the shelves aren't even level. Then again, the ground it's sitting on might not be level. I don't know. So that's not good. It's saying it needs to go this way a bit more. And you want to make sure when you're checking the level that not just this way, but this way as well. Right? It's fine though. See, that's slightly off as well on this side. It looks fine. So I'm just going through and checking with the leveler, and after that I want to pop in my little end pieces on the top. Right here, I'll just glue them. So they'll be glued in place right here like that. This is the inside of the shelf, and this is how the outside looks. I gotta erase all my pencil marks. It'll go in there. There's a kind of a gap, so you could always use some wood filler, which I probably will. And I might go back in with some wood filler to fix my little mess ups and everything. And again, I might paint these black, so, you know, the screws will blend in. But other than that, I don't really mind that screws showing. So the shelf is completed, more or less. This looks so much better. Better than I could have imagined, honestly. Removing that desk, it was so bulky and I didn't really use it. And then I had all those crates stacked in the corner. I think this just, I have so much more room right here to walk. It looks more airy. I don't love the setup right here, but hey, for right this minute, I think it works. I do eventually want to get some actual white curtains or something for here because this fabric just needs to go. I still need to put trim up, you know. And this I might change around. Still loving my bed. Hi, Azalea. She's sleeping. And then I think I want to repaint or redo my side tables, my nightstands, and the dresser. This situation needs to go. I don't know. The mirror's too big. I gotta figure this out over here in the corner. And then this whole little walkway will be a bit more open, which will be really nice. And this I don't really care for either. It's too cluttered, so I don't know. Don't know, but some new changes for my room will be coming. But so far, I love the openness of the walkway to get into my bed. And as always, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked any part of the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me and stay tuned for more videos like this. Eventually, I will be redoing this entire bedroom, so I'm super excited for that video. All right, catch you next video. Bye, guys.